Salam and welcome. Okay, some light-hearted news today. Just in the headline news today, breaking news. A 74-year-old woman has given birth. And from a medical point of view, I find this very difficult. 74 years old is like a miracle. Okay, let's calm down. Yes, it's true, it's a female who gave birth. It's true, it's a woman. But it's not a human being woman. It's not a human being female. It's a bird. A 74-year-old bird has given birth to a chick, a little egg. Well, they don't give birth to live birds. It laid an egg. This is very, very unusual, and biologists all over the world are getting excited. How did all of this happen? At the age of 74 years old, they're still going strong in bed, and they're still having a good life. So 74 years old, and let's look at what the story says. This happened in America, and how do we know it's 74 years old? Well, what the naturalists and what scientists and what biologists do, they put a tag on the bird. On the leg of the bird, they put a tag. You'll see this in wildlife. They'll either put the tag on the leg, or in elephants, they'll put the tag on the ear. On cows, or in lions, when you see the track move, the lions put a collar around the lion's neck to see where is the lion going. And this on the albatross, the seagull albatross. What an amazing! There was a novel about an albatross, the seagull. And this bird, now this albatross birds, they only live in 12 to 20 years. Maybe 30 years, 40 years is pushing it. So 12 to 20 years is the average age for these birds. So 40 years, you don't see much after that. But this is 74 years old. So let's look at it. Wisdom. The name of the albatross is called Wisdom. What a beautiful name, Wisdom. And she's a wise woman. And you can see the amazing picture of her. She's standing there as albatross, and she's watching her husband looking after the egg. Isn't that amazing? She laid the egg and tells her husband, hey, you better look after that egg because you were involved in it. There were two of us together in it, right? So she makes sure he's looking after it, doing the household duties, right? Very wise woman. What's very interesting also, that the albatross, like the swans, they live for life, they mate for life. They only one husband, one wife, and they are united for the rest of their life. It's a beautiful romantic story, like a fairy tale story about the prince meeting a princess, the swan meeting that swan, and they paired for life, and they're enjoying life together. And the case for albatross, they live for the rest of their life. But in her case, because she's a very strong woman, her first husband died, boom, she outlived him. Her second husband died, boom, she outlived him. Now this is her third husband. So let me tell you something. She knows how to deal with me. She knows how to handle men. So she's got this guy under control. She's telling him, you were involved in that egg, you better make sure you look after it. So it's an amazing picture. She's standing there and looking at the husband while he's sitting on the egg like this, making sure he does not move from the egg. Absolutely amazing. So the name of the bird is called the albatross. It's albatross. Her name is called Wisdom. And the story was produced by the United States Fish and Wildlife Services, known as the USFWS, right, at the Midway Atol National Wildlife Refuge in the Pacific Ocean. Members of the species usually only live to 12 to 40 years old, and Wisdom was tagged in 1956 when she was about 5 years old. The last child she gave birth to was in 2021, the last egg, and in total she's got 30 children, 30 chicklets, right? And imagine how many grandchildren she's got. I don't know if she's collected insurance from the other husbands and so she's like a fabulous, wealthy little old lady. I won't say old, because the biologist said she still looks very young. You get some of these women, 74 years old, they're still elegant, they look smart, they look after themselves. So this bird, bird as a woman, this bird, the albatross, she's a magnificent bird, beautiful bird. And this guy, much younger than her, and he married her. Too good. Third husband, and he married her. Must be an amazing, elegant, marvelous. Imagine beautiful white plumes and beautiful feathers, that albatross. So Wisdom, listen to this. Wisdom appeared to have the energy and instincts to raise some more chickens, chicks. And that has an 80% chance of this egg hatching. So she's got another chick to her brood. And the parents share the incubation duties. So the Midway Atol is part of the Hawaiian archipelago, but does not fall within the U.S. state of Hawaii. So it is, the wildlife refuge is the home to the largest colony of albatross in the world. So I love that story. It's a nice, light-hearted story. So tell me some of yours romantic stories at the bottom. Have you paired with your partner for life? Are you married to the second husband or the third husband? Have you got life insurance? But this lady, let's learn from her. She knows her job. She's looking after herself. She doesn't worry about social media. She's grooming. She's exercising. She's fit. Wonderful. She's double the age anyone would have thought of her. And she outlived her first husband. She outlived the second husband. She got the third one. And she's got that guy under control. Stay well. Look after yourself. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alamin.